So ready? I think all the students are on the seats. If you are on your seats, please send me a yes. Then we can start the lesson. Okay. Okay. Then here we start. Okay. So it takes me a lot of time for me, since it takes a lot of time for me to draw this heart. I thought of drawing this heart. Okay, I thought to draw this heart and extend the heart first under the topic circulatory system. Okay, then we'll move on to the blood, the topic called blood. Okay, so this is the thing you have to remember. Okay, right side here for me. Here, this is my left side and this is my right side. Okay, so right side of the body is the side where deoxygenated blood is transported. Okay, so left hand side of the body is the part where oxygenated blood is transported. So as a left-handed person, okay, I say oxygenated blood, that means good blood. Oxygenated blood is transporting in the left side, okay, and all the deoxygenated blood is transporting at the right side of the body. Okay, remember that. So that right side, what we have to know? Right side, deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood. And then left side is for oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. And then this heart is divided also. Okay, that means and earlier I said that a phrase called aho. Okay, that means arteries travels blood from heart to organs. Then heart එකේ ඉඳන් organs වලට යන්නේ deoxygenated blood, oxygenated blood. That is the other question we are getting. The heart එකේ ඉඳලා organs වලට යන්නේ oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood. Now we know that arteries are the things where arteries are the veins, arteries are the capillaries where blood passes from heart to organ. If blood is passing from heart to some organ, that is called as artery. Okay, that is called as artery. Okay, but the case is whether deoxygenated or oxygenated blood pass in this arteries. I will give you the answer. It is like this. අපිට එහෙම කියන්න බෑ. We have to think using our brain. Okay. So now it's time to use your brain. Now think with me. Okay. So I am telling that here, remember this quote also. Remember this quote. Aho. Arteries transport blood from heart to organ, and right side of the body is responsible for deoxygenated blood and left side of the body is responsible for oxygenated blood. Remember that thing. And remember this point also. Think about the lung. What is the function of lung? Lungs වලින් මොනවද කරන්නේ? Lungs වලින් කරන්නේ අපේ මේ deoxygenated blood ඔක්කොම oxygenated blood කරලා ඒවා heart එකට ආයි. Okay, remember. Now I'm going to say here what does this lung do? Lungs වලින් කරන්නේ purification. Okay, purification කියන්නේ something like this. That means deoxygenated blood is not suitable for our body. To do our day-to-day activities, we need oxygenated blood. Okay, we need oxygenated blood. So what does this lung do? other than respiration, actually respiration is a part of that. හරිද? respiration කියලා කියන්නේ අන්න ඒකට තමයි. Okay, මේ අපි oxygen ගන්නවට තමයි. It is not needed to tell like that. We'll think, what does this lung do? Lung එක මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? They are getting, the lung is organ, okay? Lung is getting deoxygenated blood and then transferred and then converting those deoxygenated blood into oxygenated blood. Okay, lung is an organ where it converts deoxygenated blood into oxygenated blood. Okay, so that is something like that. So what I wanted to say, lung එකට එතකොට lung එකට heart එකේ ඉඳලා යන්න ඕනේ oxygenated blood ද deoxygenated blood ද? Lung එකට, if lung is getting deoxygenated blood from the body and converting it into oxygenated blood and distributing it to the other organs නේ. හරිද? So that what should get? Lung එකට එන්න ඕනේ deoxygenated blood ද oxygenated blood ද? I'm waiting for your answer. Yes, someone is giving an answer. The video is not quality as before. It's hard to see the board. Yes. Is it hard to see the board? Yes, the screen is blurred. Yes, yes. That is true. Wait. Here, now what about the condition? Still it is blurred. Is it blurred?
Yes.
Oh my God. So what to do? What to do now? Now it's better than before. Try open the camera. Sometimes it makes pictures clear. Try to wipe the camera. Yes, better now, ne? We'll see. I'll try to explain my best because I think I can't adjust the camera quality. I don't know what has happened. Sometimes due to the intensity, I guess. I don't know what happened suddenly. Okay. So here, this arteries transport blood from heart to organ. Here, you have given me correct answers. The answers you have given me are very correct because you have said that deoxygenated blood is transported into the lungs. That is correct. Okay. That means from heart into the lungs, deoxygenated blood is transported. Okay. And then what I want to say is, so we know that lungs get deoxygenated blood. Nated blood from what? Blood blood, and they receive this blood from what? When they ask from which organ they receive blood, we have to say something like this. Then may heart එකේ මොන vein එකෙන්ද මොන artery එකෙන්ද මේ blood යන්නේ? That is the other questions. That is other question we get. Here we have to think like this. I said that aorta here, if something is flowing from heart to organ, if blood is flowing from heart to organ, that is called artery. Here definitely that should be artery. Then make a artery in the morning. Why is that? Because here lung is organ, so that for the lung, මේ lung එකට blood යන්නේ heart එකේ ඉඳලා. So that from if blood is transported from heart to organ, so that deoxygenated blood is transferring from heart to lung, so that it should be an artery. But what is the name of the artery? Artery එකේ name එක තමයි we have. That is the question we have. That is lungs වලට යන. That means lungs එක transactions කරන. Lungs එක lungs වලට blood යවන, lungs වලින් blood ගෙන්න ගන්න. හැම කෙනෙක්ටම කියන්නේ we give the pulmonary. The term pulmonary. Okay, we will see here if blood is going, deoxygenated blood is going towards heart, from the heart, that should be an artery. Since it is making connections with lungs, we have to put the special name called pulmonary arteries. So that pulmonary arteries, what do they do? Pulmonary arteries transport deoxygenated blood from lungs to from heart to lungs. Okay, lungs get here deoxygenated blood from heart to lungs. Okay. First draw this structure. මේ structure එක draw කරගන්න. And මේ මම දාලා තියෙන veins ටිකක් අඳගන්න. Veins and arteries. So that we'll do. අපි label කරමු ඒවා පස්සේ. First draw the structure. And then after drawing, send me a done or yes mark, yes state. Then I'll tell you point wise. මේ මතක තියාගෙන ඉන්න ඕනේ ඒවා important points or golden points I will give them. Okay. Yeah. So just give me 1 or 2 minutes to do this. Done. Oh, you students know more than me, I guess. Hey, Balan, all of you are giving the correct answers. Most of you. Still only one done is there. So I'm waiting for your replies. So if you have finished drawing the structure, please let me know. Draw it. Even this heart structure is there in 167 page of your textbook. Second done is there. Okay, right. So now I said that deoxygenated blood transferred from heart to lungs. So those they are called as when some blood is transporting from heart to organ, we call it as artery. So that becomes a pulmonary artery. So this is the first, no, here, first point write down, leave space to mark these things and write down the first point. Write down the first point as right side of the body, right side of the human body, right side of the human body is responsible for the right side of the human body is responsible for the right side of the human body is responsible for the transportation of deoxygenated blood. Transportation of deoxygenated blood. And then as the second point write down, left side of the human body, left side of the human body is responsible for the transportation of oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. Right side is responsible for the transportation of deoxygenated blood, and left side of the body is responsible for the oxygenated blood. And then write the third point. Arteries carry, that means arteries carry blood from arteries carry blood away from heart to organs. Away from heart to organs. Away from arteries carry blood away from heart to organs. Away from heart to organs. Write down quickly. Okay, then within brackets write this term, aho. Arteries carry blood from heart to organs if you like only, okay? If you like. On the other hand, write down that here, aho term means that arteries carry blood from heart to organs. The opposite side, veins carry blood from blood from organs to heart. Veins carry blood from organs towards heart. Veins carry blood from organs towards heart. Towards heart. Okay. Then write the other point. In the lung, that means in lungs, within lungs, deoxygenated blood should be converted into, within lungs, deoxygenated blood should be converted into oxygenated blood. within heart, within lungs, within the lungs, deoxygenated blood should be converted into oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. Therefore, deoxygenated blood enters from heart to lungs. Enters from heart to lungs. Enters from heart to lungs through pulmonary arteries. Through pulmonary arteries in the heart. Through pulmonary arteries in the heart. Okay, and students here, now we'll mark the pulmonary arteries in this heart. මේ pulmonary arteries ටික අපි mention කරමු. අපේ මේ right side එකේ pulmonary artery එකක් තියෙනවා, left side එකේ pulmonary artery එකක් තියෙනවා. Because there are two lungs නේ. There is a pair of lungs, left lung and the right lung. Likewise, there are for each heart, one pulmonary artery is going. Okay, one pulmonary artery is transporting deoxygenated blood to each lung. Okay, here this one is here this one is left side. No, here left side. No, here right. Here it is right. Here right atrium. These are not arteries. Okay, right atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle, and left atrium. Okay, so my right ventricle again. My right ventricle again. මෙන්න මෙහෙම පටන් ගන්න tubule එක අපි කියන්නේ that capillary is known as what? This is left. That is known as left pulmonary artery. Left pulmonary artery. That is known as left pulmonary artery. That is known as left pulmonary artery, and name it as left pulmonary artery. This tubule, it is known as left pulmonary artery. Now you might think, that here this is pulmonary artery. Okay, here left side, but here this originates from right ventricle. Here, that is the thing you have to remember. Right ventricle pumps deoxygenated blood into the left pulmonary artery and it goes to the left lung. And then, okay, right, mark this down. And then, here this is the right pulmonary artery. මෙන්න මෙතන තියෙන චූටි artery එක, that is the right pulmonary artery. This one is the right pulmonary artery, and mark this as the right pulmonary artery, and this is the what is that? Yes, that is the artery which transports deoxygenated blood into the right lung. Okay, right lung එකට deoxygenated blood there. Artery එක තමයි right pulmonary artery means. Okay, so right pulmonary artery starts from right atrium and left pulmonary artery starts from right ventricle, because deoxygenated blood තියෙන්නේ කොයිද? Deoxygenated blood තියෙන්නේ මේ right side එකේ. ඉතින් right side එකෙන්ම තමයි මේ lungs දෙකටම deoxygenated blood යවන්න ඕනේ. Right lung එකට යවනවා right atrium එකෙන්, left lung එකට යවනවා right ventricle එකේ තියෙන deoxygenated blood. Okay. So now write the other point. After marking the left pulmonary artery and the right pulmonary artery, now write the other point. Deoxygenated blood transports from deoxygenated, actually it should, you write this like this, deoxygenated blood in right atrium, okay, right atrium, that is through right pulmonary vein, through right pulmonary vein, through right pulmonary artery, it is moving into what? It is moving into lung, right lung. Okay. So on the other hand, on the other point, write down. Other point this one is the one. This one is the one point, and the other point is deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood in left, right ventricle. Right ventricle. It is moving through left pulmonary artery. Left pulmonary artery into left lung. Okay. Left lung okay. That is one point you should remember. Okay. Anyway, arrow points, okay. Okay, quickly write down. And then write. I hope you all have done. Then write. Then this oxygenated blood. Then this oxygenated blood. Then the oxygenated blood lungs then lungs in the eye heart only. So from the heart, heart distributes this oxygenated blood within the other organs. Anith organs oxygenated blood heart taking. So that the oxygenated blood should return into the heart. lung heart what? Oxygenated blood. Oxygenated blood. Okay. We know that lung is an organ and heart is the heart. So that here blood transfer from an organ to the heart. So what is happening? From the blood transfer from organ to heart through artery, veins. Okay. So that me oxygenated blood thicker heart through veins. So where is this veins? May veins then oxygenated. Yes, here oxygenated blood ඇවිල්ලා හරියනවද right පැත්තට deoxygenated blood තියෙන right atrium එකට හරිය left ventricle එකට හරිය ඇවිල්ලා වැඩක් තියෙනවද okay ඒකට ඇවිල්ලා වැඩක් තියෙනවද what do you think මොකද හිතන්නේ ඒකට ඇවිල්ලා වැඩක් නැහැ okay so that the oxygenated blood should come into this left atrium and the left ventricle. Left atrium එකටයි left ventricle එකටයි තමයි මේ oxygenated blood එන්න ඕනේ. Okay? So that this oxygen through veins, okay? So that pulmonary veins, through pulmonary veins තමයි එන්නේ because the oxygenated blood is coming from the lung. Lung එකෙන් එන veins these are called as pulmonary veins. Okay? The pulmonary veins. So that through pulmonary veins, oxygenated blood from the lung is coming towards the heart. Within brackets, write left atrium and left ventricle. Okay, write down like this. There another golden point. That means left and right pulmonary veins. Likewise, left and right pulmonary arteries. Pulmonary arteries with left and right tibba wagema we have to consider about left and right pulmonary veins also okay left and right pulmonary veins left and right pulmonary veins transports oxygenated blood from lung into the heart. දැන් heart එකේ oxygenated blood තියෙන්නේ කොහෙද? oxygenated blood තියෙන heart එකේ. එතකොට heart කියලා කියන within brackets යන්න left atrium and left ventricle. left atrium එකටයි left ventricle එකටයි තමයි මේකලා oxygen මොනවාද? වැඩිපුර ඒගොල්ලන් oxygen blood transport කරන්නේ. That means that the oxygenated blood is transported into left atrium and left ventricle. That is another golden point you have to remember. Okay, so that we have finished the case pulmonary veins and pulmonary arteries. Now we have to know what are inferior arteries, inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. Okay, so the superior vena cava කියන්නේ දැන් අපේ bodies වල metabolic activities වලින් carbon dioxide so this carbon dioxide should be removed. ඒ carbon dioxide ටික remove වෙන්න ඕනේ. So that අපි නම් දන්න විදිහට ඒ carbon dioxide ටික යන්නේ respiratory system එකට. Okay? Respiratory system එකෙන් ගිහිලා එළියට යන එක තමයි වෙන්නේ. ඒකනේ අපි කිව්වේ එහෙම තමයි කිව්වේ. So actually this is happening through the heart. මේක වෙන්නේ heart එක intermediate කෙනෙක් විදියට අරගෙන. Okay? Don't think too much complex. Okay? Because the enough details to explain is not given in your syllabus. The things I teach you are the things that is asking for the exam. Okay, so I'll teach it in a better way as I can. So if you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay, then what I'm going to say, we finished talking about pulmonary veins and pulmonary arteries. Then we are going to come to the parts superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Here, what does this superior vena cava and inferior vena cava do is this, due to the metabolic activities taking place in our body, here the carbon dioxide is produced in our whole body. අපේ මුළු body එකේම මේ metabolic activities නිසා carbon dioxide produce වෙනවා. So that the carbon dioxide from the upper part of the body, ඒ කියන්නේ lung heart එකට වැඩි උඩින් තියෙන parts වලින් එන carbon dioxide deoxygenated blood are coming to the right atrium through superior vena cava. And මේ heart එකට පල්ලෙහෙන් තියෙන අපේ body parts වල තියෙන produce වෙන carbon dioxide තියෙන deoxygenated blood, it getting into the right atrium through inferior vena cava. Okay. අපේ යට parts වල තියෙන deoxygenated blood coming to the right atrium from the inferior vena cava, and from the upper parts of the body the deoxygenated blood is coming to the right atrium, empties into the right atrium through superior vena. Okay, right, like this. So this is the superior vena cava, and here this is the inferior vena cava. After labeling it, right, like this. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Okay, like this. Okay, right like this. So superior vena cava, which brings superior vena cava, which brings deoxygenated blood from upper parts of the body, superior vena cava brings deoxygenated blood from upper parts of the body into the right atrium, into the right atrium. Okay, right atrium, ATRIUM. Okay, then right on the other hand side, inferior vena cava brings deoxygenated blood from lower parts of the body into the right atrium. Okay, superior vena cava right atrium එකට ගේනවා, inferior vena cava lower parts වල තියෙන blood right atrium එකට ගේනවා. So then superior vena cava and inferior vena cava is also done. So then okay, so we knew that right atrium is the one who is transporting from the right atrium through the right pulmonary artery. Deoxygenated blood was transported into the into lungs, and through right ventricle, deoxygenated, and from right ventricle through left pulmonary arteries, the deoxygenated blood were transported into the lungs. Okay, likewise. Okay, okay, and then right aorta. Here this structure is called aorta. This one is called aorta. Okay, this volume went down. Is it okay now? Still is it same? Did what? Okay. So this aorta is then dividing into arteries. Okay. May arteries divide when it's similarly, this aorta is something like artery. May artery එකක් වගේම දෙයක් තමයි මේ aorta එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. Okay. So write like this. Okay, mark this aorta. This one as aorta. This aorta is like that. left pulmonary arteries brought deoxygenated blood into the lungs. Okay, what does this aorta do? Aorta, they transport oxygenated blood. They transport oxygenated blood. They transport oxygenated blood to the rest of the body, to the rest of the body organs. Okay. Those are the golden points which I wanted you to say. Okay. Any questions? If you have any questions, I'm having time to read them and tell me. Okay, send me the questions. It's 2:44 only. Time is running. Means pulmonary veins carry oxygenated blood to the left atrial neck. After the blood flows, the blood flows to the left atrial. Wait. This pulmonary veins from the heart. Left atrial neck. Yes. Yes, Taran. After that, blood flow through the. Yes. Yes. Correct. Yes. That one is Stalin. Your statements are correct. Okay. Okay. Then we'll move on. Okay. So here we have to talk about a double circulation. Okay. This is the now this is the end part. We have completed the heart lesson. Okay. Heart is completed, and now after that we have to discuss some small theory part called what is that? Double circulation. Okay. Double circulation. If someone asks what is double circulation, we have to answer it like this. If someone asks what is double circulation, I'm answering to it like this. Transporting blood two times within the two times through the heart. So I said I'm telling something like this. Okay, double circulation means the blood circulating two times through the heart is called as double circulation. Here we can say circulating of blood. Okay, circulating of blood two times through the heart is twice through the heart is known as double circulation. What does it mean? මොකද මේ twice යනවා කියලා කියන්නේ? This is what I mean. Okay, එකක් තමයි දැන් මේ deoxygenated blood lungs වලට ගිහිල්ලා oxygenated blood heart එකට එද්දී one time the blood is passing through the heart, and then oxygenated blood organs වලට distribute කරලා heart එකෙන් ආයි deoxygenated blood නේ heart එකට එන්නේ, so that when deoxygenated blood comes from the other organs, then that is the second time where the blood passes through the heart. One when deoxygenated blood how to say that? That is here double circulation is divided into two parts as systematic and systematic circulation and pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation. Okay, systematic circulation and pulmonary circulation. Then what does it mean from systematic circulation? In systematic circulation කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Okay, that is something like this. Here blood circulation when blood is transporting to one when by here that is it, we have to define where that is the blood circulation when blood flows through the organs. Blood circulation when blood flows through organs. Through organs. ඒ කියන්නේ what? Systematic circulation කියන්නේ මේ systems වලට යද්දි blood systems වලට යද්දි heart එක through flow වෙන එකට. That means deoxygenated blood comes to the heart and then oxygenated blood goes towards the goes away from the heart into the organs. That is called as systematic circulation. What is meant by pulmonary circulation? We know that pulmonary means lung එක අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම associate වෙලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට lungs through lungs and heart වල තියෙන blood circulation එක තමයි we are naming it as pulmonary circulation. So that blood circulation when blood flows through lungs වලින් deoxygenated blood lungs වලට deoxygenated blood heart එකෙන් pump කරන එකයි lungs වලින් oxygenated blood heart එකට back එන එකයි තමයි මේ pulmonary circulation කියලා කියන්නේ. Okay, so write down this chart quickly. After writing this down, please send me a message. Done. Done. What about the others? Neither. No, ne? Work hard, you can do. Okay. So since it's very small time for the O levels, work hard, you can do. Okay. Don't get stressed because with stress we can't do anything. Okay. Okay, right? So I'm going to start. So what about others? Always these 3-4 people are putting done. What about others? Okay. So we'll move on. And now we are going to discuss about heartbeat. Okay. Heartbeat. The topic is heartbeat. So what is heartbeat? Heartbeat means always there is a heartbeat, and when someone asks what is heartbeat, we are going to say it as when heart is beating, a love dub sound is making. Okay, that is the thing that all of us know. All of us know to know. That means all, that is answer that all of us can give. Okay, other than that, we should know this love dub sound is making due to what? This love dub sound is making due to contractions and dilations that is taking place in the atriums and ventricles. Then we have know that left ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle and right ventricle. There were 4 chambers in the heart, in the human heart. And then at different times, different parts are contracting. When after atrial contraction, then lower ventricles this is what is happening. Okay, here the upper parts are atriums, lower parts are ventricles. Here first atria, here inferior vena cava, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, and the pulmonary veins all brings, not pulmonary, all bring pulmonary veins, all bring blood into the atriums, 2 atriums. So then what happens? Blood filled with the pressure increases, so that the atrium get filled, and then the pressure within the atrium increases. So with the pressure, what is happening? Bicuspid and tricuspid valves opening. Okay, then what is happening? Bicuspid and tricuspid valves are opening. So after opening the bicuspid and tricuspid valves, what is happening? The blood which came into the atriums are moving into the ventricles. Okay, then when ventricles get filled with blood, then the pressure within the ventricles increase. Then what is happening? Then due to this pressure, ventricles start to contract. Okay, once ventricles start to contract, they are transporting blood away from the heart. Okay, right ventricle is transporting deoxygenated blood into lungs, and left arteries, that means aorta, pumps blood out of the heart into the organs. Like that is the procedure that is happening. Okay, so that may heartbeat generate when due to the contractions and dilations of the atriums and ventricle. ඒ කියලා කියන්නේ contract වෙනකොට අනිත් එක dilate වෙනවා. එකක් contract වෙනකොට අනිත් එක relax වෙනවා. That is what simply dilating means relaxing. So that when we are going to write the definition for the heartbeat, we have to write that these are the heartbeat is the contractions and dilations that is taken place in the heart muscle. Heartbeat is the contractions and dilations that is taken place in the heart muscle of atrium and ventricle. Okay, so write it down. So, and the other point is, what about the heartbeat rate of a normal healthy person? Healthy person කෙනෙක්ගේ heartbeat එක කොච්චරක් විතර? It is about 72 beats per minute. එක minute එකකට 72 beats වගේ, that means beat means labda. Labda is the beat, is one beat. Labda is one beat, so that about 72 beats in a healthy human, 72 beats per minute can be heard. Okay, about, okay, මේ 70 උනා කියලා එයා healthy නෑ කියලා කියන්න බෑ. About 72 beats per minute. Okay, write this down. writing footer done. දැන් එපා වෙලාද තියෙන්නේ? I know that all level students won't have seminars like this. Do you have? When we were doing all levels, we didn't have seminars like that. Only 2 hours, 3 hour seminars we had. What about you? So, first time. Maximum 4 hours like. Then boring again. After finishing this lesson, we'll do the rest of the part in tomorrow morning if all of you can. ඔගොල්ලන් හැමෝටම පුළුවන් නම් හෙට ඊළඟ ටික කරමු because fresh mind එකකින් මේවා ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ. Okay? What do you think? All should reply after this lesson. දැන් අපි මේක මෙතනින් finish කරනවා. Then finish කරොත් we can start early morning. Tomorrow we can do early morning session if all of you can do. Okay? Because මට ඕනේ to give the maximum, to give my maximum to all of you. I know that මටත් මහන්සි, ඔයාට ඔයගලන්ටත් මහන්සි. So that I am teaching, but you are learning. Tomorrow morning is better. මට හිතුණා because we even okay. What about others? Tomorrow morning is better. Okay. Second one who told like that. I am mocking, miss. Tomorrow morning better. Not boring. What about others? Hurry up, hurry up. Okay. So what to do now? Some say that it is not boring, some say that tomorrow morning is better. Okay. Yes, someone is asking, pulse rate කියන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා අහනවා. Pulse rate කියන්නේ is it similar to the heartbeat rate කියලා අහනවා. Yes, that is similar to the heartbeat rate, heartbeat rate because pulse rate is similar, exactly it is similar to the heartbeat rate, but the only difference is heartbeat is loved up sound and it is measured by keeping electrodes on the heart. Okay, and this pulse rate is we can measure it by that the places where the pulse rate can be measured. Pulse rate එක නම් අපේ hand එකෙන් තමයි measure කරන්න පුළුවන්, and the heartbeat can be measured from the chest area. So that is the only difference, but the rate is same. And the organ then are veins and arteries that is causing pulse rate is pulses, and then heart rate, heartbeat එක නම් cause කරන්නේ ඉතින් loved up sound එකෙන් arterial and ventricle contractions වලින්. Okay, we think for pulse rate even it is formed due to the heart, indirectly heart rate එකෙන් සම තමයි. Okay. Okay. Okay, I am going to do the rest of the part. Okay, so everybody tell me whether you can tomorrow morning, because there are some people කියන්නේ සමහරක් අය ඉන්නවා tomorrow කරන්න කැමති අය. If it is boring for them, useless නේ සමහරක් අයට. I know that majority, some says actually half to half is saying that, some says it is tomorrow morning is better, other half is telling that continue, not boring. Okay, so I just want that not boring set just tell me whether you can do in the tomorrow. Just you can have. Is it okay if I have conduct the class in tomorrow morning? Okay, on tomorrow morning. If are going to board, that means if they are tired, it is yourself of doing this seminar. So okay, I hope that all of you have write this. Okay, okay, all of you have write this. You have written this. Then write down that. Yes, here in the textbook also it have been mentioned that pulse rate is also similar to the heartbeat rate. Okay. Then we are going into the cardiac cycle. Then next topic is cardiac cycle. Okay. Cardiac cycle. Okay. Cardiac cycle. When it goes to the cardiac cycle, this cardiac cycle means exactly this contractions and dilation. That is cardiac cycle is also that is heartbeat. Ekat heartbeat එකම තමයි. But they have identified three parts. Like heartbeat එක නම් අපි identify කරන්නේ contractions and that means contractions and dilations විතරයිනේ. But here they have understood contractions, contraction, dilations and resting between these two areas. හරිද? That means cardiac cycle is exactly heartbeat ma thamai. But there is a small difference. That means it contains, cardiac cycle contains three parts. What are these three parts? Atrial contraction, ventricular contraction and atrial ventricular relaxation. Okay. Then we have cardiac cycle, atrial contraction, ventricular contraction and complete cardiac relaxation. That means atrial contraction, relaxation. Here I wanted to say that atrial and ventricular relaxation. Atrial and ventricular relaxations. Okay. Okay. Atrial contractions, ventricular contraction and atrial ventricular relaxation. Okay. Then this atrial contraction එකට අපි කියනවා atrial systole. And then ventricular contraction, we say it as ventricular diastole. And then here, for this, there are two names. One can call it as intervening, and then other can pronounce it like complete cardiac diastole. Complete cardiac diastole. Okay, write this down quickly. Atrial contraction, ventricular. ඉස්සලම atriums contract වෙනවා. Then atriums වලින් ඉඳන් ventricles වලට අපේ blood යනවා. Yes, blood is passing. Then when blood fills into the ventricles, then ventricles contract. Then what is happening? Ventricles contract. outside වගේ දේවල් organs වලට ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ heart pump blood pump කරනවා. Then both arteries and there is a time interval there, both arterials and ventricles become be in the relaxed state. Okay, because they neither of them are contracted at this stage. So that this is called as intervening or complete cardiac diastole. Here ventricular contraction, ventricular diastole, atrial contraction, atrial systole. Okay. Dilation is similar to relaxation. Dilation is similar to relaxation. Yes. Actual dilation is similar to relaxation. I have some class tomorrow. Find me tomorrow morning. Okay, no problem. So after this lesson, this down. Okay. 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 Then we are going to the ECG. Okay. So ECG can what? We have heard about ECG. What do you know about ECG? ECG is using to measure the heart function. Heart function එක කොහොමද කියලා බලන්න තමයි මේ ECG එක තියෙන්නේ. Okay? So that ECG is to get information about where's my marker? No. ECG is getting to here ECG. It is used to measure the functions of the heart. Okay, heart have that means how the heart works. Okay, the functions of the heart. It is using to measure the heart function. It is used to measure the functions of heart, and it denotes something. It can then something like that. It can then there is something called coronary arteries. You don't know those things. Okay, they are measuring, they are tracing the potential differences that is taking place. What is this potential difference? Current part no. Potential differences can be heart is beating due to an electrical signal. ඒ කියන්නේ charge එකකට potential difference එකක් නිසා තමයි heart එක beat වෙන්නේ. Okay, so that මේ potential differences ටික identify කරගන්න. trace කරන pattern එකට trace කරන්න අපි use කරන method එකට තමයි we call it as ECG. okay ECG කියලා කියන්නේ අපි ඒකට තමයි. So that ECG. Then the first thing. What have they measure used to get some info used to get information about heart. Okay, to get information about heart, the first one. Okay, then it trace karna potential differences in the heart muscles. Heart muscle එක වෙද්දී වෙන මේ electrical changes muscles heart muscles වල වෙන potential difference එක trace කරනවා. And also likewise cardiac muscles have three phases. What are these? Atrial contraction, ventricular contraction and complete cardiac diastole, or we call it as intervening. And likewise this ECG is also having three parts. Okay, අර වගේ නාමාරු නම් නැහැ. Okay, that is P wave, Q wave and R wave. P, Q, R. Okay, those are the three parts. P, Q and R. And then here P, Q and R. Okay, here I'm going to draw an ECG. Okay,
මේ කට්ටිය ප්‍රකාශස් හරි තෝරගත්ත නම් අවුලන්නේ.
okay, so the heartbeat be like this. Okay, so P, Q and this one is smaller. Actually then මේ heartbeat එකේ තියෙන this P wave and Q wave විතරයි අපිට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් because this T here sorry I'm exactly sorry P, Q, R, S and T. Okay, so this P is one type and then QRS is another type while T is another type. Okay, this P is known as P is due to the atrial contraction. P is due to the atrial contraction and QR is due to ventricular contractions and T is due to what? T is due to intervening or it is due to complete cardiac diastole. Okay, actually the maker ඇත්තම අපිට recognize කරගන්නත් බෑ because it is recognized in the ECG එකේ පේනවා හැබැයි loved out some that means stethoscope එකකින් මෙන්න මේක අපිට denote කරගන්න බෑ. Lub sound is heard due to this one and dub sound is heard due to this wave and there is no wave or no sound for this one. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට මේක අපිට අර guess that means we can't get identify this one. Okay, because this is a very small wave pattern. Okay, small with pulse එකක් නිසා තමයි this is originating. So the long word of ECG is electrocardiogram. Okay, write this down, draw this one. Okay, draw this one. Hope you have understand. So I hope to decide like this. Okay, when I ask from the students some yes miss I'm okay. Okay, when I asked from most the students they were okay with the morning session tomorrow morning. Okay, I know that most of you are tired. Okay, even if you not I know that you are tired. Okay, so have some rest. අද රැට මේ theories ටික මම උකන්නපු ටික බලා ගන්න. One session I am doing in the tomorrow morning, that is 1 hour වගේ යන session එකකින් ඊටු ටික ඉවර කරන්න. I'm supposing that will start from 5:30 and within 1 to 1 hour and a half 1.5 hour වලින් වගේ ඉවර වෙයි the whole lesson. හරිද? Then I'm trying to I'm supposing to hold another can repeat එකක් repeat එකක් එහෙමම miss වෙන අයට බැරි වෙන අයට තියන්න මේවා කරනවා. Okay? Okay, so atrial contraction, ventricular contraction and intervening. Write these three things. One done. Second one is also there. I'm waiting for the phone back. Okay. Then blood pressure. What is this blood pressure? This blood pressure, what we talked about cardiac cycle, we talked about ECG and all the things. Okay, this cardiac cycle is due to the contractions and dilations in the heart. Okay, cardiac cycle is due to the contractions and relaxations in the heart. Okay, so that heartbeat also likewise like that. And then our new topic is blood pressure. Blood pressure තමයි දැන් BP. Blood pressure. Okay, our new topic is blood pressure and it is due to the pressure that is created, the force that is created due to the pressure on arteries. Then that means blood flow blood arteries වලින් we know that blood is flowing through arteries. මේ arteries වලින් flow when blood is flowing through the arteries, what is happening? The force on the arteries is called as artery walls. Force on the artery walls is known as systolic pressure. Okay, blood pressure is of two types: systolic and diastolic. Okay, systolic and diastolic. And this systolic, okay, systolic means force created on the walls of arteries when blood passes through them, when blood passes through them. Okay, when blood passes through them. Then what is meant by diastolic pressure? Diastolic pressure කියලා කියන්නේ දැන් blood pump වෙන වෙලාවක් තියෙනවානේ. Sometimes the heart is at the relaxed mode. මේ relaxed mode එකේදී blood pressure, that means when the heart is at the relaxed state, that means diastolic blood pressure means the pressure on the arteries when the heart rests between these beats. Okay, then heart එක beat කරද්දී that heart එක beat වෙන්නේ due to some contractions වෙන නිසා තමයි heart එක beat වෙන්නේ. මේ contractions වෙද්දී due to these beats the force exerted on the walls of the arteries, and when the force is exerted on the walls of the arteries we call it as systolic blood pressure, and diastolic blood pressure means when the blood pressure when the heart is resting between, yes, right I did that, or we can say that force created on arteries, force created on the walls of arteries, when the heart rests between the beats. මේ beats මැද rest කරද්දී තමයි. Diastolic means the contraction නෙමෙයි relaxing වගේනේ. මේ rest කරද්දී තමයි මේ beats මැද rest කරද්දී තමයි diastolic blood pressure එකක් තියෙන්නේ. Systolic blood pressure එකක් තියෙන්නේ when the contractions are taking place, the force exerted on the walls of the arteries is called as systolic pressure. Okay. Then normally systolic blood pressure of a healthy human is between 110 to 120 mercury millimeters, and then diastolic blood pressure is between 70 to 80 mercury millimeters. Okay, so that diastolic, that should be less than 70 to 80 mmHg, that means high mercury millimeters, and then here this is between 110 to 120 mercury millimeters. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, you have to remember these things. And then කවුරු හරි කිව්වොත් අපිට දැන් අපි දන්නවද මේ when we go to doctor කියනවා වගේ systolic blood pressure එක මෙච්චරයි, diastolic blood pressure එක මෙච්චරයි එහෙම කියලා නෑනේ. Doctor is saying you have high blood pressure, you have low blood pressure, likewise doctor is saying. So that how could the doctor find that? Find that means it should be divided from, that means systolic blood pressure should be divided from diastolic blood pressure. Okay, diastolic blood pressure, that is called blood pressure. That is actually, this is blood pressure. Blood pressure means systolic blood pressure divided by diastolic blood pressure. Okay, write it down. And this blood pressure වැඩි වෙන්නේ මොන වගේ instances වලද? Send me, can we get the recording of the today and tomorrow class and rewatch? Yes, sure. Okay, send me the instance where blood pressure increase in instances can. Oh, after වයසට යද්දී when we are getting older, the blood pressure is increasing. Okay, then due to our stress conditions වල විදියට the blood pressure is increasing. Okay, blood pressure is increasing, and here, yes, stress conditions also blood pressure is increases, and also due to the sex, that means females එහෙම කියන්නත් බෑ. ඒ කියන්නේ sex එක මත basically වෙන දෙයක් තියෙනවා, but there is a capacity. දැන් females ගත්තම blood pressure එක increase වෙන decrease වෙන විදියක් තියෙනවා. males ගත්තම blood pressure එක increase වෙන decrease වෙන විදියක් තියෙනවා. It depends on the sex also, aging, sex, and the stress, and when the diseases, when we are infected with diseases, the blood pressure is increasing. Okay, so those are the factors. The topic is the factors that is affecting the diseases. The factors that affecting the blood pressure is, putting commas, write down: aging, sex, stressful, and mentality. Done. Okay. Then quickly we'll do that blood. We'll divide the blood according to plasma corpuscles and we'll do that thing and we'll end today's session. Okay. So it is very near to phone. Mama මෙච්චර range එකක් දාලා ආයි තව තියාගන්න බෑ. You will be so much tired. මට බෑ නෑ ඉඳී ඊට පස්සේ. Okay. So that blood. When we get blood, අපි දැන් blood දකින්නේ එකම එක liquid එකක් විදියට. Fluid එකක් විදියට තමයි if we when we are injured, we see blood as a red color fluid. But if we keep some 1 millimeter or 5 milliliters of blood in a test tube, we can see with the time it is separating into two layers. මේ blood separate වෙනවා two layers වලට. හරිද? එකක් plasma, the upper layer is called as plasma and another one is called as corpuscles. Corpuscles, okay? That means corpuscles. I pronounce it as corpuscles, okay? Corpuscles, okay? Here, corpuscles, okay? Plasma and corpuscles. Here, if we had 100% of our blood, 55% of plasma, and it contains 45% of corpuscles, okay? 55% of plasma, 45% of corpuscles, okay? Now we are going to divide this also. Blood, it is divide. This plasma, I said, no color. හරිද? plasma වල color එකක් නැහැ. ඒ කියන්නේ මම කිව්වේ I said that plasma is not reabsorbing during the excretion. That is why then you might think නේ plasma තියෙනවා නම් blood වල the blood urine should be red in color නේ. හරිද? එතකොට මේ red in color වෙන්නේ නැති because plasma is colorless liquid, okay? Colorless fluid. Okay. Then blood is divided into two groups as plasma and corpuscles, okay? Then the corpuscles are divided into three groups as white blood cells, red blood cells, and platelets. Okay. Then these white blood cells again divided into granulated and non-granulated. Okay. Granulated and non-granulated. When it comes to the granulated part, it calls granulocytes. That means granulocytes actually. Granulated name. Granulocytes. Granulocytes here also. Granulocytes. Okay, so that granulocytes, non-granulocytes. Granulocytes are three types of granulocytes are there. They are neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Okay, neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. Neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils. And then non-granulocytes are lymphocytes and monocytes. Lymphocytes and monocytes. Okay. Then write this down. Neutrophils, eosinophils, EOSINOPHILS. Okay. Eosinophils. Yeah, I have written. See, no picture, yes. Neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, then lymphocytes and monocytes. මේ granulocytes කියලා කියන්නේ මෙන්න මෙහෙම අපි ඒ සෙල් එක ඇඳම මෙන්න මෙහෙම granules කියන එකට තමයි ඒක ඒ සෙල් එකේ granules තියනවා නම් we call it as granulocytes. Okay. Then අපි neutrophils කියලා ගත්තම neutrophils වල granules තියෙනවා මෙහෙම dots. Okay. But the only difference is in nucleus they have more than two. They have about two, three. Actually, it is about four nucleus neutrophil. Okay. Then eosinophil it is also having granulodes because that is granulocytes. It is having two nucleons. Nucleus when it goes to basophil is having one nucleus and it is having many granulocytes. Okay, granules okay, one nucleus, but one nucleus. And lymphocyte, no granules. Granules one nucleus is there. Okay, one nucleus is there. And when it goes to monocytes, it is also like this. This is comparatively large in size compared to lymphocytes. And here it is also having a nucleus, but it doesn't lack what? It doesn't lack granules because it belongs to non-granulocytes part. Okay. Okay. After writing this, there is another part, but I am going to end the session. Okay. Today, see the theory part and all the things. Okay. Tomorrow morning we'll meet. And for the other ones who are missing, who can't come from tomorrow morning, please, I'll tell you, I'll let you have time for the evening session to participate for that thing. Participate for that, okay? So we have the remaining part is central nervous system and the nervous system and lymphatic system. Lymphatic system is it contains only about one page theory. Central nervous system is also many grids. Okay, not exactly very much complex theories. Okay, just remembering things and diseases. I will send you a disease chart. Diseases short note so you can study that. Is it necessary to study 3 granulocytes and 2 non-granulocytes? Yes. You should know the names. Even sometimes they are giving the diagrams. Diagrams. What is this? You can neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils. They are asking to name this. How to name these things. Okay. Neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils. Okay. So then the non-granulocytes are lymphocytes and monocytes. Do we have to remember the percentages? Do we? No. Don't remember the percentage. No. We don't have to remember the percentages. That will be a mess. That is for actually it is like for extra knowledge. Extra knowledge So any other questions? Yes. Okay, students. Now I'm going to end the session. Okay. So, do you have any questions? Any questions? Those sections in plasma. That means those sections in plasma means that means no. Just remember them as some student is asking whether we have to remember the components of blood plasma. No, actually no. We have to just remember as blood plasma වල තියෙනවා water, proteins, nutrients, ions,
ලෑස්ති වෙන්න ක්ලාස් එක
ions,
3:40යි.
nitrogenous byproducts, gases, hormones, antibodies and antigens තියෙනවා කියලා මතක තියාගත්තම ඇති. Okay?